on loan to us on a permanent loan, basically, from the company that makes them in San Diego, Robo 3D. They sell this machine for $799. We don't have anything to do with the sales, we just give them a little plug. But if anyone is interested, I have a brochure I can give you. You contact them, tell them you've seen it here, and they'll give you a 5% discount. I'll tell you, it's a very reliable machine. I run this thing about 30 hours a week for the last almost 2 years. Yeah, we've had some problems. I've had to replace the nozzle assembly. I had to replace the glass plate. But for 800 bucks, you know, I mean, that's pretty good reliability. So here's how it works. The item we're printing is on our computer. Our computer is sending electrical signals to these little stepper motors. They control this device in the middle, which is holding the printer head. It's moving it in 3 axes, X, Y, and Z, or anywhere in between. So we're feeding the material down through a set of pinch rollers down into this chamber. Well, down here is a heating element in this little block. That melts the plastic. It comes out, if we aren't printing, it's coming out in a little ribbon about 3 times the diameter of a hair. We are printing on a heated glass plate to keep it stuck to the plate and keep the material malleable. It's spewing out a little ribbon about half as thick as a hair and about 3 times as wide. It does that in 1 layer. Then it steps up and it starts melting that second layer into the first layer. So it's essentially a computerized hot glue gun. Now, there's several things we make on it. Right now what I'm making are these little dog tag things. It's a keychain. It has a company Robo logo on it. This is another thing that we make. We've kind of modified this a little bit. It's a thing we give out to the kids. It's a little spiral thing with a marble. You'd be amazed how many 8-year-olds are under get amused by it because they don't know what a marble is. Kids don't play with marbles. Now here's something I got off the internet. There's a website called Thingiverse. You can go on there and download one of thousands of things, or as many things as you want. Just load it onto your printer or onto your computer, put it in here, the software converts it into images on the 3D printer. A couple of things people ask, how expensive are they to operate? Well, the material costs about $30 a spool. You get anywhere from 250 to 350 hours of print time, depending on how dense you're printing. You can print things open, like this has a honeycomb structure inside. The little minion is solid. That's a layer half as thick as a hair building up. That took almost 40 hours to make that.
Wow.
Like watching grass grow, you know?